Well, have you been feeling a little bit stuck or unmotivated, maybe a little bit unfocused, maybe like life is kind of happening for you? So you've got some income coming in and things are kind of easy, but you're feeling like you're not challenged and you're not growing. Well, hey, I'm Monique. I'm a keynote speaker on the topic of authenticity, how we show up on confidence and communication. Great to have you here today and to connect. This is a common problem that I hear for a lot of people, and in fact in my keynote speeches I talk about something called the me model, which is to do with state management, how we show up, the energy we bring into the room, because I'm a firm believer that our state determines our experience. So I talk about this in my keynotes and in my coaching and workshops as well. The reason why I'm sharing this with you is that this state of being stuck, of feeling like you're on the hamster wheel, this is super common. And in my model of state awareness called the me model, I talk about this. It's called the for me state. So I'm not saying that everything's happening for you, but you might be in that position where you've got a job and you've got recurring revenue coming in and things are kind of comfortable. And I find this particularly people who are moving into midlife, so they've got reasonably good income, they might start on that home loan, owning your own house kind of journey. You've got some great friends, you've got some kids, they're doing great things as well, but you're not feeling challenged and you're not feeling like you're growing. You're stuck in this kind of repetitive loop of everything kind of happening over and over again. You're probably a little bit disengaged from your life. You maybe have a good time in the weekend with your friends, but it's just kind of rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So that's what the state of the for me model is kind of all about. And it's an okay place to live in, but if you really want to have a life that you're excited about, do you want to feel like you're growing and going somewhere? Do you want to feel like every day you're motivated to get out of bed and achieve more? Then the for me state is kind of like 25% of that complete state that we talk about, that excited state of life. So if you are that person and you are stuck, I hear you, I've been that person too. And even if you Google me, you'll notice that throughout my life, I've done a whole bunch of different things. I've worked in TV shopping and I've worked in children's entertainment. And I've done a whole bunch of different things trying to look for that state of excitement. So the reason why I'm sharing this today is that somebody watched my webinar, a gentleman in fact, watched my webinar yesterday on the me model, and he sent me a message saying, I think I fall into the for me category. I feel kind of disengaged from my life, but I feel like I'm not the central character, that I'm kind of watching everything that's going on. I'm not having that life that is exciting, and I don't feel that energized. I feel kind of lazy and unmotivated. The reality is that lazy, unmotivated feeling isn't the cause of what's going on right now. It's kind of a byproduct. And I wanted to read to you my response to him. So he's one of my coaching clients. I'm going to read you my actual words that I sent to him. So when you're in the for me state, so you're on that hamster wheel, you're kind of disengaged, everything's kind of happening, it's kind of easy, but you're not growing. This was my response. Laziness, this is his words, remember, so I'm quoting this back to him. Laziness and lack of motivation is a complex situation. It's not actually what we think it is. It's actually a symptom of something else, and it's really common with the for me state of state awareness or state management. One of the key things to ask someone in the for me state, or to ask yourself if this resonates with you, is simply, what are you passionate about? I know it sounds so simple, right? But it makes so much sense. You are not lazy. You just haven't found that thing that lights your fire so much that you will do absolutely anything to achieve it. And when I sent this reply back to my client that I'm coaching, there was silence for several minutes, and then I noticed the ... in my message feed here, and the reply was, whoa. So that really, really landed. Then a few minutes later, this gentleman replies, I want to say, that's it. So if you are stuck in the hamster wheel, if this is resonating with you, if you're feeling like kind of life is on rinse and repeat, my question to you is, what are you truly passionate about? What gets you out of bed in the morning? And if you can't answer that, your job, your homework from today on is to find out. I'm Monique Bradley. Make sure you follow for more and have an amazing day.